Hello, hello, hello there everyone. Alex here with Lucksack Games, here for the next round of our PTQ. We're against a player by the name of Dunk Icon. I thought I said Drunk Icon. I'm like, interesting name. Apparently it's Dunk Icon. We would like to play first. I think I'm gonna go ahead and release this hand. Going to mulligan twice. This is rough. 3 times. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and keep this one. Yes, do it just like that. So we're gonna once here in case we hit the 1 mana Boggle. We hit the 2 mana one, which means we're hoping to dodge Thoughtseize. Let's go. Let's go. This is a rough game 1, that's for sure. Alright, opponent, what have you? Botanical Sanctum, Gilded Goose. Alright. Alright. Let's get down this Tower Archer. And then we're hoping to rip a 1 mana aura off the top so we can go Season of Growth into a 1 mana aura to draw a card and start hopefully stringing together some pressure here. We did have to mulligan to 4. I don't think it was particularly close. Feels bad though. Definitely maximum feels bads. Interesting. Teamer? Oko. Sure. That's basically the best draw we could have possibly hoped for. So let's get this down. Ethereal Armor on this. Always yield to that. We always want to draw a card from that, and it basically always will draw us a card. Alright. I think we're just going after them. I don't really think we care about Oko. So Tower Archer's not super great, but at least it scries with Season of Growth. Let's find out what our opponent's doing. I'm not too sure. They appear to obviously some sort of Teamer Oko deck, like I said, but yeah. If we could rip another Ethereal Armor off the top, that'd be great. Okay, 4 mana spell. Questing Beast. Sure is. That sure is a Questing Beast. Alright. Another Season of Growth isn't exactly ideal, but we're going to go ahead and jam it down here. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and pass the turn this turn. Because let's see, if we get in for 5... Get in for 5, they swing back. Yeah, I think this is our last turn to be able to get in for 5 without being blocked by this goose. So, let's go for it. Ideally, we draw a Trample and Lifelink, and Flinching Courage. Any Lifelink would help a ton, though. And while Tower Archer is a blocker for the Questing Beast, or is not a blocker for the Questing Beast, it's a blocker for the food. Opponent plays a Bone Crusher Giant. It's a pretty good one. Pretty good one. Alright. So we need flying into trample. A lifelink off the top would be great. Lifelink plus vigilance is awesome. Alright. Alright. Go ahead and play this tapped. Play out our Tower Archer to scry. Glade cover goes to the bottom. Second scry. Sentinel's mark is exactly what we're looking for. So if we can survive one more go, we'll be in a very good position. Uh-oh. That can't be good. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Alright, that's fine. We're dead. We are dead. We are definitely dead. Didn't quite get there on our Mole 2-4. I just want to go ahead and reinforce that. Alright, so... opponent was running almost 4 toughness tribal. I think we're set up very well against them if our draw just panned out a little bit better. I don't think pitting needles for Okos are that relevant. Yeah, I think this is the matchup where we just run it back. Possibly 2 Valorous stances, but I don't even like that much. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it submit with the cartouches in. Yep, we would like to play first. Functional hands, please. Yeah, that's a functional hand. I'm in. Let's try to once into a second land. Ideally an untapped land. If not, at least we have 1 drop into 1 drop. Keeping on 7 feels a lot better than keeping on 4, though. All that season of growths... those Season of Growths would have got us out of that if we had just had a little more time. Temple Garden seems great. Take 2, play Glade Cover Scout. Pass the turn. Still looking to rip some lifelink off the top, obviously. See what the opponent's first game action is. We're going to get this thing pretty big pretty fast with this draw. They also cast a Once Upon a Time. Good magic card. Big fan. Grab an Elvish Mystic and play it on 1 probably. Yep. Season of Growth, huh? I'm going to go ahead and get this down, because I just don't think the opponent can beat us if we do. I'm pretty happy if the opponent trades here. Do you want to trade, opponent? Block. Okay, sweet. So we're going to go Glade Cover Scout into Cartouche next turn. Play Glade Cover Scout. We're going to bottom a Tower Archer. We're going to go ahead and put a Cartouche on this. Let's get to above a Flame Sweep. So I think that might be a card our opponent's playing, so I'm going to go ahead and try and do that. Another All That Glitters, huh? Not exactly what I'm looking for, but that's fine. What have you, opponent? Is this an Is It Charm end of turn? Boom, crush us. That's fine. Now what? Casting that Bone Crusher? Something that costs Teamer colors. Alright, yeah. The Bone Crusher, that's fine. Tap land's a little rough here, so let's go ahead and start with this. See if we can draw into another land that's a little bit better. Ooh, drew into a better aura, that's for sure. We're going to scry that to the bottom. We're going to go ahead and Griff Spoon this. And our opponent's dead in 2. Take 7, opponent. Flying. First strike. Boom. Boggled. Alright, so a little bit of math there and a little bit of sequencing, trying to hit that untapped land. Didn't quite get it, but hey. Alright, going to game 3. So it was a little bit awkward there as far as the trade-off with the Elvish Mystic, but I feel like we took the right line. Let's get there for game 3. Alex with Lucksack Games reminding you, if you've made it this far, to hit that subscribe button for more content like this. I appreciate every single one of you that is tuning in, that's for sure. This is kind of a fun match. Teamer Oko mid-range stuff. Alright, so we're going to be on the draw this game, obviously. And we're going to be leaning pretty heavily on this Once Upon a Time. I don't want it to get countered, so once the opponent keeps during their first upkeep, I'm probably going to Once Upon a Time. As you can see, I have the stop set. Alright, that was not a Boggle. We're hoping to rip a Boggle off the top. We have probably 2 draw steps to do it. That was not it on the first. Once Upon a Time, why? We counted on you once upon a time. We believed in you. Alright, this is basically the turn to draw and do it. Let's go. Turn 2 Oko. Powerful magic card. Boggle. Alright. Alright, I'm still going to do this while they're tapped out. Let's go. We can still find a Boggle here. Tower Archer. Sure. Yep. Let's keep ourselves in this game. So next turn we're probably going to go Tower Archer plus Cartouche. Give it some first strike power. Alright, opponent missed a land drop there, which is pretty good for us. Unfortunately, Fortified Village will enter tapped. Let's go ahead and play Tower Archer. And put a Cartouche on it. Yeah, first strike. So a little scary is if they have a Brazen Borrower. If we go to block the food, they could put us in a very precarious position. Alright, so the opponent is just going to attacks here. Sure, we'll take 3, opponent. I believe you that you have Brazen Borrower. Now what? Rex Sage instead, sure. Draw. Alright, so let's go. Sentinel's Mark on this. Give it lifelink and vigilance. Griff Spoon it. Play a Confluence, play Glade Cover Scout, and we're going to get in there with that warrior. Get him. If the opponent wants to trade here, that's fine. If they don't, that's also fine. Hopefully this gift carries us quite a bit next turn. So our ideal draw next turn is an Ethereal Armor. See if we get that lucky. Opponent has missed a couple land drops, so ever since they played Oko, they haven't had the opportunity to make another land drop. So they have all spells in hand. Alright, that's good with me, opponent. No blocks is okay. 16 to 13. And for your next trick, wonder if they're going to swap, nope, no swaps. Go to 13. My turn. Right. Draw. Tower Archer's not super ideal, but let's go. White, white. Hopefully they just don't have it. This pause here makes me feel that they have something. What is it, opponent? What is your magic card? If it was Brazen Borrow to block, we definitely made that situation a lot worse. Alright, don't need to attack with our 1/1 this turn. Well, actually. Yeah, we do. Attack with both. If the opponent wants to trade off with either of those creatures, I'm still fine with that. This is the borrower. Yep. It's fine. Take 4 in the air, opponent. Ooh, take 5 on the ground. Alright. Okay, go ahead, opponent. Hopefully you don't have an additional Brazen Borrower. We've tried to play around it our best this entire game. That's fine. I don't like that we keep getting hit with these foods, but I think blocking's really, really bad at the moment. That's fine. They have to have 3 Brazen Borrowers to try and beat us on this line, so I think this is fine. White, white, green. Attack for 5. That Oko is up to 12 loyalty of note. Alright, sweet. Go to 12. Post-combat, let's slam down this Bizarre Tower Archer. Go ahead, opponent. Show me what you have. Alright. It's looking pretty good for us. An Evasive Aurora on one of our other guys makes it so we have 2 lethal attackers. We've killed off the warrior they could trade with us. What do you have, opponent? That lifelink was so major. I don't know if they can attack now. Because they're going to go for it. I don't think if the opponent... I think if the opponent... Yeah, I was going to say, didn't Brazen Borrower during the end step, that was the time they would have done it. Not evasive, but we're going to grow our guy. And give it first strike, which is super relevant. Alright, let's get in there for 6. Force a chump block, opponent. Borrower's the chump blocker. That's fine. Gain a bunch of life. Alright, we're looking for our trample aura now. Let's see if we can find it. So the only aura we can play on the opponent's turn is the Sentinel's Mark, and that's only if they bounce it with a Brazen Borrower, so I'm pretty confident F6ing here. Brazen Borrower goes on the stack, I'll try and un-F6 as quickly as possible. Or rather Petty Theft. What have you got, opponent? You've got 4 mana. We won the game? We won the game. We're still X-2. Oh my god, 5-2 with Bogles in the Pioneer PTQ. Who would have thought? Alex here with Lucksack Games telling you to hit that like button, share this with your friends. Let me tell you, you're what makes it real. Thank you so much for tuning in. Alex with Lucksack Games wishing you an awesome day.